Lerrone Richards, fight week is back upon us.
Yes.
How you feeling?
I'm excited. Back down at super middleweight, the weight I've campaigned at for most of my career, and I'm very excited on putting a great performance on Friday night.
Great place to start is the weight. You've mentioned it yourself there, brought it up. Talk to me about the weight class. You are at super middleweight. Is the plan to stay at super middleweight, campaign at super middleweight for the foreseeable?
Yeah, well, I went through that sort of stage where I was like super middleweight, light heavyweight, and decided to go back down to super middleweight on pursuit of the world titles now. That's the goal, that's the aim, and I can't wait now. The future's bright.
Let's take this opportunity. You are one of the best in the world. You are right to believe that. You have that self-confidence. Just talk about your CV, your record in British boxing to start, and then we can go further afield. But you have these belts, these titles. Do you feel that currently you are ranking as one of, if not the best in Britain, Europe and beyond?
Well, when it comes to like results, belts, I won the British and Commonwealth title. I won that 5 years ago. Been a while. I've also won the EBU European title, won the IBO World, been top 10 Ring Magazine fighter. So when it comes to Britain, I'm number one. When it comes to Europe, I'm number one. So now it's about pushing on for the world.
What's the route? Do you have people in mind? Do you have specific targets, specific names? There is one name that I'm going to put to you in a moment, but I feel like you may know this name already. Which way do you want to go?
You know, it's about taking one step at a time, building this momentum, and when you win fights, doors open. But obviously, I want to fight at the highest level. I want to fight the top guys. Guys like Berlanga. I'd love that fight. I think that fight makes a lot of sense. Berlanga's a nice fight for me. I'd like that fight.
Berlanga is the name you took off the top of my list. It was the name I was thinking of a moment ago. Berlanga, of course, coming off the back of a great win against Paddy McCrory. Paddy, we knew already, given that he'd fought on a Wasserman show the show before against Leon Bunn, we saw what he was about, a very dangerous fighter. And he went in to a firefight with Berlanga, who came out on top. How does that fight play out if you are to get the Berlanga fight? Let's not overlook this Friday, that happens first, assuming that goes to plan and you get Berlanga. How does that fight go?
A Lerrone Richards win. Simple as that. I've got the skills. There's a lot of things that people ain't seen of me yet, which they will see in the future. I just firmly believe in myself, and I box at the highest level. I boxed at world level before. I've thrived under that, and no one's tested me. And I believe that fight with Berlanga, he'd bring the best out of me, and I'll get the result.
Let's talk about the dream fight, if it is Berlanga, if it would be the one after Berlanga maybe. And I was to set up this as a spectacle and tell you that it was at Plough Lane, the home of AFC Wimbledon. How would you feel about that?
Oh, I'd be so happy. Just not just for myself, but for the club, for the people. The club means a lot. It's run by the people. And what event it would be for the club, for sure.
We saw you last in Leeds, I think. We crossed paths in Leeds at Misfits.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
You had a quick chance to have a chat with KSI and got speaking with him. I saw him asking you, about your belts and your experience in your career.
Yeah.
How was that meeting JJ?
Yeah, cool guy. Very relaxed. I was very surprised at the size he was, to be honest, and I had to commend him and then give him props. Fighting bigger guys in the ring. But yeah, his mentality to life, and you could tell his determination's got him far, and I think that's what me and him have in common.
What does it mean to you, Lerrone, to be fighting on Channel 5?
Means a lot. I've got my own platform now to showcase my skills, hopefully bring big fights to Channel 5, and everyone can watch me. It's free to air, everyone can see what I bring to the table. They'll see my personality, because I don't think much people have seen a bit of it, but not a lot. I'm excited, and I can't wait.
We can't wait to see it. Lerrone Richards, all the very best for Friday.
Thank you.